Hello, my friends. Good morning. I'm making another poem video. This one will be the last one I did was 204. So I said hello 205. Yep, 205. Yeah, on this poem video, yep, this is 205. On this poem video, I got a new poem that I had written last night, and I also recorded myself and posted on FB, if you know what that means. Yeah, posted on you know what. So you know what FB stands for. So yeah, yeah. So yeah. So last night, recorded myself, read this poem, and here I am right now, going to read it to you guys on my YouTube channel. If you're wondering what the poem is on this poem video, representing 205, this poem is on someone that was truly our voice savior. He was a maestro when it came to rock music. He was the reason that he and his band were put straight on the map, especially with his electrifying rock voice. And you all know this band very much. You all remember Linkin Park. You remember the one lad that was always behind the mic, along with Mike Shinoda. And his voice was so projective that he knew how to project it every time he started a phenomenal revolution that just brought out the spark you could never resist. And then 2017 was the year that we lost him when he did something that made him leave this planet, and the whole world was very shocked and surprised and just devastated, including myself, because he was the one lad that he was the main reason I got into Linkin Park very much, and his passing really hit me right out of the gate. I remember the BBC. I was watching the BBC World News at that time, and it showed the headlines that Linkin Park fellow had left this planet. I would say the real thing, but I don't want to frighten myself or anything. So, but losing him, that was very devastating, shocking, and surprising. So for this morning's poem video, I've got the poem right here. I read it on FB last night, so I'm going to read it on my YouTube channel right now on this poem video that will be posted on my YouTube channel. So get ready as I read this to you guys. But you all know Chester Bennington, who was the real voice savior of Linkin Park. Mike Shinoda was a voice savior too, because he knew how to spit rhymes very much right out of the gate. But Chester, he had a projective voice that was so projective that he could show you the way how to scream out the truth that you felt for so long and knew that needed to be brought out. Understanding life and society just being changed in every multiple direction. So, yeah, Chester was like, my God, he really was the voice savior, which is why I'm about to read this poem to you guys right now. And loves. For all my Linkin Park fans out there, including myself, get ready to hear a poem about a lad who really was our voice savior. So get ready. Our Voice Savior by Denzel. Chester was our voice savior we all admire. His voice would never meet the road of expire. He was the main reason I got into Linkin Park, creating a phenomenal revolution spark. Chester understood the word attitude in a creative way. Rock music was idolized so much while being played. The world felt a great, huge connection with the lad, who really made rock music become alive as we felt glad. I remember his amazing scream you would hear, the kind of scream that would rise every year. Chester understood how society was changing in multiple directions while creating a beautiful bond and great connection. Then along came the worst part as he passed away for real. A wound you can never seem to heal. His passing broke our hearts with a surprise shock. I still think about it while everyone was mega rock. I miss the lad who made all of us feel an electrifying vibe. Who made all, yeah, I missed a lad, who made all of us feel an electrifying vibe. A glorious one you could really describe. Chester was so good at projecting his voice to the masquerade. I feel nothing will be the same ever since he fade. Chester, I miss you very much, lad. Thank you for the greatest thank you for the greatest grind. You will never be forgotten in everyone's mind. Rest in peace to the Linkin Park maestro. Get ready as I show you the picture of the lad that meant so much to us as our voice savior. Chester Bennington, born in 1976, left this planet, in a way of saying passed away in 2017. I'm gonna hold this up so all your loves can see it. Can see the picture of Chester. I miss this dude so much. He really was our voice savior. I remember all the songs that he did with his Linkin Park bandmates. In the End, Numb, With You, Pushing Me Away. Let's see, By Myself. Yep, The Forgotten. Let's see, what was another song? The Forgotten. High Voltage. Numb. Let's see. Numb, we have Breaking the Habit. Yes, Breaking the Habit. And so many multiple more. And I don't know if you loves know this, but the band had a new album that came out last Friday on the 10th of February, including the new song that I have listened to multiple times called Lost. That song is so phenomenal, it's gotten everyone's attention, including mine as ever. I mean, the song resonates how we all feel lost after something that was so precious to us has disappeared and it's never going to return. I feel like ever since Chester's passing, I feel like we all feel lost with the fact that we don't have a voice savior that we can praise very much anymore. We'll still have Mike Shinoda, but it's a good thing. But Chester, he really was our voice savior. And there's no telling if anyone could ever be the next voice savior. I say there will never be another voice savior like Chester was. I miss this lad very much. It's not the same without him, especially along with his Linkin Park bandmates. The first song I heard from this band with Chester involved and with Chester included was called In the End. That song was so phenomenal. Everyone remembers it very much. I mean, you'll hear it on the radio, you'll see it on television. Even if you had your phones, you could listen to it. Even if you go to YouTube and find it, just listen to it all the time. Chester, there was a reason he was called the voice savior, and he was the reason he was our voice savior to everyone around this world as ever. This is a lad I miss very much. Chester, I miss you very much, lad. And I know your family does. They loved you very much. What happened to you was not only shocking and surprising, but very devastating. I feel like after today I'm going to wear something just to remember how much Chester and his bandmates meant so much to me, especially with this dude as the voice savior of Linkin Park. He was also the Linkin Park maestro when it came to projecting his voice on the mic, performing in every concert. His performance was like a rock masquerade to remember. It's not the same without him. I'm gonna hold this up for a few more minutes, and after this shall be it. I'm going to wrap this up. Alright, loves, my friends, there you have it. That was the poem on our voice savior, former bandmate of Linkin Park, Chester Bennington. If you haven't checked out his new song yet, called Lost, if I were you, I suggest you go for it. It's a very wonderful song. It resonates how we all feel lost when you feel like change. Oh God, so sorry about that. I don't know why. Don't pretend you didn't hear that. Yeah. What was I saying? Okay. So yeah. If you haven't checked out his new song yet, please do. That song resonated with all of us. How we all feel lost. How we all feel lost when you feel like something wonderful was so precious to us that it's gone and it's never going to return. So if you haven't checked out the song yet, I suggest you go for it and hear it yourself. It's so beautiful. It reminds you that Chester is still there even though he has faded off this planet. As I say, loves, I want to say thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this poem video. This was 205, and I got to read a very touching and wonderful poem on someone who was our voice savior representing rock music, Chester Bennington. He really was the Linkin Park maestro. And I'm telling you this, I don't think there will ever be another Linkin Park maestro like Chester was. I'm sorry, it's just losing Chester really changed everything. And I feel like Linkin Park will not be the same without him. So like I said, if you haven't checked out the new song called Lost coming from them, please do. It's very wonderful. It'll make you feel like as if he is still right behind you every time you wanted to hear his voice. So, please do. As I say, loves, as always, please do. As I say, as always, loves, thank you for joining me on this poem video. Thank you for your time of need. And please have a wonderful day. And like I said, you're more than welcome to watch this poem video over and over, seeing how much Chester meant so much to everyone around the world as ever. So please do. As I say, thank you for your time and need, loves. Take care and have a very wonderful morning. Take care, loves.